Sponsored by Aztec Brewing Company. People come for our great beer and stay for the live music. Come visit us at 2330 La Mirada Drive, number 300 in Vista, California. Cheers. Sponsored in part by Ernie Ball, the world's leading manufacturer of premium guitar strings and accessories. Committed to crafting the strings that shape the sound of rock and roll for over 60 years.
Nosotros somos los Paisanos de Vista, California. We are here at Wildcat Guitars in Escondido. Muchas gracias. Thank you so much for having us here. I want to give a huge shout out to our sponsors, Ernie Ball, as well as Aztec Brewery. Shout out Tristan. Aquí les vamos con la primera rola. Espero que les guste. Eso fue triste y solitario. Aquí les vamos con El Lechero.
¡Échale, primo! ¡Salud!
Saludos a Aztec Brewery for the blonde beer.
Bailaremos toda la noche. Esta noche bailaremos hasta...
Gracias.
Woo! Here's a little bossa nova inspired rock and roll track.
Waiting by the seaside, sitting in the Hillseas, counting up the minutes before my time to go home. Rushing through the streets, hesitant to stop. At the mountain top, I'm waiting for the fruit to drop.
estoy aquí. Tierra muy exótica, espérame mi princesa. The fruit to drop when I'm insecure. You become my only cure. Take me to a state of mind. Healing, health, peace and time. Si estás muy lejos de mí, no te preocupes que yo estoy aquí. Tierra muy exótica, espérame mi princesa. Gracias. Esta canción se la quiero dedicar a mi abuelita Adelina, que está allá en San Miguel, Tlacotepec, Huislahuaca, Oaxaca, México. Esa es la cumbia del paisano.
Gracias.
Ahí les va una canción coqueta para ustedes. ¡Ea! ¡Échale, Liberta! Besé mi cuerpo y empezó a pistear. Voy a las cantinas a ver quién quiere bailar. Me siento ordenó una chela. Me mira una linda a través de mí. Es alta, morena, con pelo brillante. Burrito, ay chica, vamos a bailar. ¡Au! Bailamos toda la noche. Tomando toda la noche, nos preocupamos sobre nada. Estaba tan feliz que espero que sea buena. Fuimos para atrás a mi cabaña y éramos como gatos sin celo. Sentí tan caliente que mi sangre sirvió. ¡Wow! Sin ropa o sin cartera, no me recordó tanto de ayer. Esa perra me robó y es cuando aprendí sobre la leyenda. Y hay una mujer con garras y dientes. Oye amigos, se llama la chupacabra.
Gracias. Esa fue la chupacabra. Ahí les vamos recio con la chimichanga. Salud, salud, compadre.
Naranja dulce, limón partido, dame un abrazo que yo te pido. Si fueran falsos mis juramentos, en otro tiempo te olvidarán. Toca la marca, mi cuerpo llora. A la señora que ya me voy muy lejos para otra tierra, para olvidar ese loco amor. En otro tiempo te olvidarán. A la marcha mi cuerpo
Saludos para el compadre Freddy de Gegovelo. Esta siguiente canción se la dedicamos al compadre José Arturo, alias El Churro. Esas las escamas de pescado.
Soy el diablo. Y vengo por tu alma.
Cristales, evadiendo federales, las escamas del pescado que me tienen atrapado. Ahora estoy gozando, ahora estoy gozando con Alberto y los paisanos. Fronteras, cogiendo con cualquiera que tengo en mi mente y me siento diferente. Ya no hay salvación, ya no hay solución para la adicción.
California, para todo el mundo, somos los paisanos.
Muchas gracias, paisanos. Ahí estuvo un poquito de cumbia. Ahorita vamos a mover el pedal y echarle un poquito de metal. Muchas gracias a todos aquí presentes. Pinche Alex Bigelow, Bam Bam Bigelow. Arriba los pinches cuernos, compadre. Muchas gracias.
Watch out for your ears. Viewer discretion has been advised.
Muchas gracias. This is our last song. This next song and last song for tonight is called Pleasure Dome. Espero que les guste. Oh! Within the comfort, luminous particles that has engulfed myself deep into trance. Wishing the sun rays burns me no more for the sins that I've committed. Each passing cloud I hide behind it for its shade. Heaven is my soul, but restless no more. Go and let it go. I have seen the truth. This life that we live in has no room for me and you. Translucent fruits, slowly reading my thoughts, slowly taking over the last remnants of purity. I trance into the underworld. Images that I recognize surround my deathbed. The ancestors of this land laughed at my disgrace. If you decide to die with the pleasure, Senor, don't my best. Now you would turn no ways to fly away. Brought to the slave, but a million fucked up ways of leaving. A dance of feathers falls from the sky and coat my wounds with pain and deceit. May the ashes cover my soul and haunt it for eternity. Pensando no puedo más, que sería más fácil morir que vivir. Cuando mueras, muérate de que Dios nunca se olvidará a todos en la manada. Saludos a Oaxaca, saludos a la Ciudad de México, saludos a la Guadalajara. The pleasure singer, don't pop this, now you would turn no ways to fly away.
está feliz, quiere salir de este país. Y raíz no está feliz, quiere salir de este país. Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias. We are Los Paisanos. Stick around. We got an interview coming right up. Gracias.
Hello, and welcome back. We are here with Los Paisanos who just murdered it. If you missed it, do yourself a favor, go back and watch it again, because that's the beauty of the internet. It ain't going nowhere. This was for life, dude.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that, fellas. Great job all around. First off, I want to say thank you so much for being here. You know, we always say it all the time. We can have great equipment, but we have nothing to point it at. Who cares? So, awesome job tonight, guys. And let's just jump right into it. Start with the man to my left. What's your name? Where you from?
Manuel Morales from Vista, California.
All day, every day?
All day, 760.
That's right. All right.
You.
My name is Eros Garcia, aka Ranks, also from North County, San Diego, Vista, Oceanside, Tri-City.
That's right. All right. Moving on down.
Alfredo Canseco, also known as Freddy, born in Oaxaca, raised in Vista.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Miguel Angel, also known as Miggy Zam, and also from Vista, California.
That's right. All day, every day.
Alberto Alvarez, drums and percussion, Vista Oceanside area.
North County alive in this place, huh? All right. Well, let me ask you this, my friend. What's some of your biggest musical influences?
Do you want to start with you?
Yeah, we're starting with...
I grew up playing music off the bat. Slayer, Megadeth, Pantera. I like the band Death with Chuck Schuldiner, Alice in Chains, a little bit of grunge. But as a drummer, I grew up with everything: cumbias, norteñas, románticas, and also like pretty much everything in between. You know, Marco Antonio material, from Tito Puente material. So I literally blend everything together to make everything sound like a fusion, but bring back the cumbia aspect of it too.
Nice, bro. Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Moving on down, same question.
Yeah, I mean, I basically, similar to Berto, I started with metal. Metallica was my first band, really. Cliff Burton was a big inspiration. And then, you know, I grew up in, Mexican household, so my dad was always blasting Grupo Quad and stuff like that. It's just natural to me. And yeah, I mean, that's one of the ones that I really like from that cumbia specifically. Some other artists like Rush. I know Emmanuel likes Rush as well, and stuff like that. Like very bass driven, A lot of funk as well. Just disco lines and stuff like that. That's where a lot of my stuff comes from. So.
Well, it shows, man. You guys definitely got. You want to dance when you guys are playing.
That's the goal. Yeah, we make people want to move.
I'm sweaty over here. It's your fault. Moving on down, brother. What's some of your...
My first one was AC/DC. AC/DC was my intro to rock, and from there it just expanded to eventually, obviously, growing up in a Hispanic household, like all the Hispanic music too. But yeah, I dwelled into the rock and español stuff too. But AC/DC was mainly my first one. But other than that, my biggest influence so far has been a band called Soda Stereo from Argentina, and Héroes de Silencio from Spain, and Caifanes from Mexico. My big three.
There you go.
Say that.
Man, so many influences. As a little kid, as a teenager, in college, you experience so many different genres. But the first one is you always stick to your roots. You got the cumbias, you got the Mexican rancheras, you got the Spanish rock. And then once you start getting experimenting more, hanging out with the old heads, listening to Slipknot, fucking Lamb of God, Cannibal Corpse. And then I started moving into Metallica, Megadeth, and then Zeppelin, Sabbath, Rage Against the Machine, Suicidal Tendencies, Black Sabbath, all those fucking frontmans that just got that energy that kind of resonates, and people that watch our shows, they kind of get that resemblance, that connection.
You want to see what they're gonna do next.
Yeah, exactly. So I think those are my influences, and from different times of my life.
Damn, dude, that's a lot of good influences right there.
Damn, same here. My older brother got me into metal, and then after that, I got into Zeppelin and Rush, of course, and then Caifanes, bumping that thing every day. But yeah, and then my parents, they would bump romanticas like Juan Gabriel, Rocío Dúrcal, and just good melodies, good music, romanticism. Goes a long way, so it all blends together. Caifanes.
I forgot to mention one big one for me is Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden.
Can't go wrong.
You think about all the ones that you missed after you.
Yeah, I can't.
Juanes.
I had to say it.
I had to say Iron Maiden.
Not even Black Sabbath. And,
Black Sabbath too, Metallica.
Yeah.
Great. We can pull inspiration from everywhere. So it's always good to listen to everything.
Yeah.
And you guys have a really cool sound and it shows.
Yeah, the cool thing is we like to put an influence in ourselves. You can hear that heaviness, you can hear that metal, you can hear that cumbia, you can hear that romantica, that aspect of it too. It's a blend of everything. Really, really fun stuff.
Yeah, it really is. Really, really fun stuff. That's what. Let me ask you this, brother. What were you playing on tonight?
I was playing a Gibson SG 61 reissued with the Blues Junior. And with the pedal board too, try to keep it classy, more analog.
You're slaying it over there, bro. I lost your face most of the time.
Yeah, a lot of it comes from the headbanging.
That's right. Oh, damn.
But yeah,
that guy from the Addams Family.
Right?
Yeah, I try to keep it simple. Try to keep it all analog, and I don't know. I'm just a grandpa like that, If it's heavy, I'll take it.
There you go. So is that the dream guitar? Or what is the dream guitar? Just next on the bucket list, somebody like, I want to get one of those.
Yeah, we were walking around the Wildcats area, and we are like, damn, I want that Epiphone. I want that Gibson. But yeah, I have that one. I
sold all my gear, worked really hard to buy that. So I'm
Just
really
know you get
proud.
an artist discount for performing here now.
Yeah, no, 15% off.
Depends on the guitar, but one way or another, we'll tell you, we'll hook you up.
I'll probably start playing
You've been
guitar.
here, we'll hook you up.
Appreciate it.
Nice.
Moving on now, what are you playing on tonight, brother? You're all over the place.
I got the little blue jewel. It's a Weltmeister. It's an accordion from Germany. So Germany and Italy are like one of the main countries that make really, really good accordions. This one's not the best one, but it gets a job done.
There you go. It
know,
sounded great.
It cuts through the mix.
You know, but Italian like Cavanelli or like Hohner, it's another German brand. It was like those were the dream brands, you know, $4,000, $6,000 accordions.
One day we're gonna have
One
to
day
get
we
Wildcat
go.
in.
One day.
Gotta get
One
Wildcat
day.
to get some accordions in.
Let's go.
He
First
needs that
buyer.
discount.
Yes, sir.
Moving on down, brother.
Well, I got the Charvel. I forget what model it is, but that's and then next to it's another Charvel. That's my backup just in case string breaks. or
Trick or
anything.
string. No, it's always smart to have a backup.
Yeah, and then my little blue Streeter. I love that little amp.
Yeah, nice. It
But-
sounded great.
Thanks.
So is that your brand, Charvel, or is that
It's
just what you
probably
keep
my
falling
my
into?
favorite. Probably my favorite. I like super strats. I mean, I have Strat Fenders and but like the Charvels are like the super strats, so they have a little bit of both. You know, like just like a regular.
Best
You can make it
of
sound like
both.
a regular Strat, but like if you want that extra
Yeah, punch, yeah.
it's right there.
Awesome.
Then it's for like you were saying the Dream guitar.
Yeah.
It's you know how I mentioned a band called Soda Stereo.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the main or the singer or lead guitarist in that band had a PRS. The model, like it's called I think it's called multifoil.
Okay.
Like a multifoil PRS, and it's like a blue, but it looked like foil.
I think I know what you're talking
And
about.
they're like, they're
yeah.
super, but that would be like my dream guitar.
Oh, man.
Tell them how much it costs.
They guys sell for like $20,000. I think
Might have a couple of them next door.
Chunk change, bro. Chunk change.
No discount on that.
finance.
Yeah, of course, you qualify. We'll finance you, bro.
But yeah,
Moving on down.
Yeah, so mine is a Stingray, Music Man Stingray, 4-string. It's really nice. 2 pickups, active pickups.
Can't
Started
go
with
wrong
the-
with the Ernie Ball.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shout out Ernie Ball.
Shout out
Yeah,
Ernie
the
Ball.
response. Yeah. But yeah, Stingray, I like it because it's inspired from actually Rage Against the Machine. You know, I like that punch. Just like really, I know a lot of basses, but that's what I like that punchy bass tone. And for the rig, I have a dark glass running through a Mark bass. So
Okay.
yeah, I mean basically, I mean honestly, this is, for
The dream.
yeah, it's the dream right now. Like I can't ask for a better rig right now. I'm not much of a big gearhead, but luckily I have like really, really close friends. Shout out Ray and Sebastian. Like they're very big gearheads. I know this guy too. This guy. Yeah, they know a lot of gear. So usually I go to them. Like, what do you guys recommend? And
There you
they're
go.
they're really smart and they know how to like best deals and stuff.
You know how to shop
Quality
around,
stuff,
know what
so-
you're looking for. And
Yeah.
Get you your best bang for your buck.
Yeah,
That's
so-
it.
yeah.
Always good having homies like that.
Exactly. Yeah. So anytime I buy anything, I just hit them up, and they have always good advice. And yeah, I'm lucky in that sense.
Nice. And I know you're playing the house kit tonight. You sounded great. Hopefully it did you justice. But what do you regularly play on?
I regularly play for live shows, and I play Mapix
Alright.
drum kit, and it's
Yeah.
old school on Marsh Pro Series, and it's maple shells. It's so there's no holes on the drums whatsoever. So I have a rack system going on.
Gotcha.
And as far as the snare drums, I switched from a Mapex 14 by 6.5, and then I have another drum kit that's Tama. That's my all-time studio kit, and that one's a 13-piece. So that one I keep that, I baby that one.
Yeah, he's like, I ain't just taking that out.
But, one day
How
I'll
long
bring
it
it
takes
here.
you to do it.
One day I'll
Yeah.
bring it here and make a drum thing out of it too, because I've been drumming since I was 10. I'm 34
you're
now,
what? Oh, yeah.
and I'm a drum teacher too. So if I'm
Ah.
not drumming with these bands, with my my homies, I am teaching drums. So it's drums all over the place. As far as pedals, those are my first pedals I've ever bought. Those are Tama Iron Cobras. The first or the second generation was, and they've kept going. I bought them when I was like in high school.
Still going strong, huh? That's an endorsement right there,
Honestly,
you know?
yeah, I'm a huge fan of Tama, and these are the Rockstar. The house kit there is a Tama Rockstar kit, and I've always loved that brand. You know.
Nice.
'Cause
And what about your cymbals?
Cymbals Paisanosss. I love Paisanosss brands because it has like they just don't break. They just don't ever break.
'Cause I'm gonna hit them shits hard.
Yeah, I try to make them sometimes, but they don't. You know. So that's fun.
Tested and true.
Yeah. Paisanosss Rude, old school. So it's like really heavy duty cymbals. But I like the brightness of the crash because my ride is heavy, but my crash is lighter.
Yeah.
So it's a medium. That's a Zildjian. And that's the only one that has, it shimmers more because Zildjian has a nice sound to it.
Yeah,
really beautiful sound to it. But yeah, and as far as the drumsticks, Vic Firth, Pro Mark sometimes too as well. Drumheads, Remo. I love Remo. All the way, yeah. And
awesome.
hardware, Gibraltar. If it's not that, it's Tama.
All right. Well, you guys all definitely know how to work your instruments because that was freaking phenomenal.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Where can we find you guys' music?
Everywhere. Spotify, Apple Music,
We're on Spotify,
YouTube,
TikTok,
TikTok.
Shout out Realm Drifter. They recorded some nice stuff.
Oh, that's right.
Live stuff recently.
Nice.
I'm trying to think.
Where did you guys got any shows coming up?
We actually do have a
you
couple
wanna
of
say about the
shows
big
like
one,
that
too,
I mean,
yeah.
this weekend, coming up tomorrow, we got a show,
tomorrow.
local show in Carlsbad. But one of the big shows that I'm still kind of in denial that we actually got booked to play that. We're gonna be opening up for Sonora Dinamita. Really huge band, very inspirational, influential for a lot of bands that nowadays like they're very famous and popular. We're gonna go to Long Beach. We're gonna be opening up for them at a hotel.
That's exciting, huh?
That's exciting.
Golden Sails Hotel.
Yeah. We just also came back from Las Vegas. First time going to Las Vegas as a
Out of
band.
state.
It was fun experience.
Tour, huh? Little tour?
Little tour, yeah.
It was
Yeah.
Tour. We get what we can.
And just by opening up for bands that are going on tour, create connections, start networking
That's what it's all
with the
about.
bookers, and little by little, we start noticing how we keep moving up into the ladder, and we just gotta believe
Get
in
your names in
ourselves.
the conversation.
Yeah, believe in ourselves and know
Push
our words and
Have fun.
Have fun primarily.
have fun,
like
have fun.
making, right, good thing. Yeah,
It
have
shows
fun.
you guys definitely look like you're having fun on stage. Definitely gotta translate to the crowd too. It's time to have a good time, you know?
Yeah, definitely. And if people have never heard cumbia before in their lives, they listen to it, they love it. They move to it, they groove.
can't
to
help it.
It's groovy.
Yeah.
Stuff, yeah.
You guys gonna be dropping any new music anytime soon?
Hopefully. I mean, ever since we started the band, we always keep promising people we're gonna come up with new music, and I don't know, it's just
Keep booking
live.
shows
keeps-
and
it's hard, tough, and
finding the time.
we're also a cover band, so
Mhm.
we'll do private shows, cumpleaños, quinceañeras, weddings, graduations.
Divorces.
So we'll do like
Divorces.
we'll do 3-hour
10 years.
gigs.
Yeah,
Gender
Keep it in
reveal.
mind.
we used to
Bar-
play
bar
3 or
mitzvah,
4 hour gigs sometimes.
yeah.
We used to play hours. We're used to that.
Yeah.
But hopefully, we pay $250 and we'll be like, hey, new single.
Live from Wildcat coming to you soon.
Yeah,
we have vinyl records. We have certain demos also that we're releasing and stuff. It's just in terms of writing, we're just too busy still releasing that stuff right now.
Yeah.
So we're still enjoying that first album.
We're still riding up this first wave too,
Exactly.
so keep it going, man.
And we are writing new material. It's just a matter of when the time's right.
Yeah.
That second vinyl's coming out, and then we're gonna launch that pretty soon.
Awesome.
Yeah, been in the band for a year now, and almost a year in October. And what I noticed, we write as we go. So it's kind of like it just comes out naturally.
Oh, that's good. Remember that.
Exactly.
Basically. Record that on your phone real quick. We'll come back to that.
Just witnessed it right now. Literally.
We're always like, wait, did you record that? Like, no, we didn't. Like,
Every times we have plenty of encores. So we just make stuff up along the way as we go.
The jams,
and that
man.
alone just sounds like a banger too. And so we have to really keep track of in those terms. But in terms of writing, we get together every week at Guadalupe Brewery and that's wherever. Shout out for Guadalupe Brewery as well.
Shout out Raul.
Raul, yeah, he's owner and he lets us practice there. And it's not open for the public when we practice, but we still get our material written at the time.
Nice.
So it's really excellent place to write material.
Gotcha. So what are your social medias you're on? What are your social media handles?
Yeah, Los Paisanos.
Los
And
Paisanos.
that's on everything. That's
Yeah.
Instagram, Facebook, TikTok.
LOSPAISANOS. Two S's.
Two S's. I think it's
Two
I thought it was
S's.
three. I was about to say, I think it was three.
Three S's. Two S's. So it's two S's for the email.
email.
For the
Yeah,
email.
Ah,
2024 was
I mean,
Plugging in the email.
I've been in the band for like a year and a half as well, and they had another drummer before me, and it's just with that least amount of time, we have already all this everything momentum going, so it's really exciting stuff. Yeah, really exciting stuff.
Well, again, fellas, thank you so much for being here.
No,
This is
thank
freaking
you.
awesome.
Gracias.
So, yeah, good times, good times. You definitely want to follow them on all their social medias. They're going to be having new shows coming up, new music dropping, maybe right from here. So definitely stay in touch for that. Want to give a big shout out to Wildcat Guitars and James Hood Guitar for everything you do. Big shout out to Aztec Brewery for keeping us hydrated all night long.
that's right.
Big shout out to Ernie Ball for everything he does too. And
Aztec
until
Brewery.
next time, Internet, we are out of here. Peace.
Rock and roll, baby.